Jensen.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. It was a struggle to get here tonight, so thank you for letting me speak, and thank you for letting us go on a little bit later. And I want to say thank you to everybody that came here today, because it seems like a pretty healthy debate. For me, I've lived in this community virtually my entire life. I'm 37 years old. I live in West Vancouver. I was father of two. I went to Capilano University, so I'm an alumni from there. I think that in our community, this has become a really divisive issue, and for me, I do support it going to Park Royal and stopping there for a couple of reasons. Phibbs Exchange is a hub with a parking area so that people can go there, park, the buses have enough room to turn around, very easy for them to maneuver, it's safe. In West Vancouver, having it go past Park Royal means that we don't really have any safe areas for it to turn around. Seeing it go through these transit corridors at, bus every 8 minutes. TransLink's numbers are 24,000 people a day. The population of West Vancouver is 48,000 people. I have a really tough time believing that 50% of the population of our city is going to be taking transit. That's just a really hard number to justify, in my opinion. What I'd like to see is, TransLink compromise on some of the things that they're looking for. Everybody in this room sounds like they're willing to compromise. Nobody here doesn't want transit or improvements to transit, but at our town hall, TransLink was very clear that they were not going to take it out to 31st, that they were not going to compromise if we stopped it at Park Royal, that if we stopped it at Park Royal, that they weren't going to give us any more money to go towards further improvements, which is pretty much balderdash, because on my property taxes, I am definitely paying the lion's share of TransLink fees in this community of the GBRD. A massive amount of money is collected from West Vancouver every year, and we need to go after TransLink, tell them we need improvements. My kids, we have no community bus to take them to school. So if you want the younger generation to get on board with public transit, it'd be a really good idea to start with that younger generation. I'd like to see some improvements to the transit around here. Like the other lady was saying, I live above the highway. Access to buses up there is almost non-existent. And I have a bus stop literally right outside my door. It comes every once an hour and 15 minutes. It's unusable, especially with two small kids. And they don't put infant seats on a bus. It just doesn't exist. So, when we take a look at things, we have able-bodied students preaching about how difficult it is for them to get from Thunderave to Capilano University. Meanwhile, we have this disabled lady who can barely see, who says that it's perfectly fine for her. So just a little food for thought. I really support Peter's motion, and I hope we can see an end to this and improve our community. Thank you.
Thank you.